Good evening and welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn. I'm Leigh Oliver.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Tonight we have details on the upcoming Auburn football season, player highlights from last season, and newly announced fall sports schedules.
With Auburn football just 2.5 weeks away, the Tigers are in full practice mode. The team had their 10th practice Saturday afternoon, meaning they have 15 remaining practices. Saturday scrimmage was the team's second of fall camp.
We had a 90-play scrimmage. It was almost 50-50 as far as run-pass, which that was by design. The last scrimmage was run-heavy. Defensively, just a couple things. Defense had 3 turnovers. Sherwood and Geist both had interceptions. Offensively, the highlight, Shivers had an 80-yard touchdown reception. We did let all of our quarterbacks go live except Bo. We did the same thing last scrimmage too. Just feeling like that, Chad needs to see those guys, what they can do in game-type situations. And, anytime your quarterbacks go live, it definitely helps your defense. Also, for the second scrimmage in a row, no major injuries, which is a true blessing with everything else that's going on.
Auburn had to cancel practice last week because of a rise in positive cases among players. But the team was tested Sunday, August 30th and Wednesday, September 2nd, and had 0 positive cases. Head coach Gus Malzahn said, "That was a really good sign, that I feel like that we are adjusting with our students back on campus." The Tigers' first game is set for Saturday, September 26th against the Kentucky Wildcats. The game will be at Jordan-Hare Stadium, and the kickoff is slated for 11 a.m.
The Tigers then travel to Athens to take on the Georgia Bulldogs for Week 2, then come back home to face the Arkansas Razorbacks on October 10th.
Auburn then goes on the road for 2 weeks in a row, traveling to Columbia to play South Carolina, and then to Oxford to take on Ole Miss.
Auburn then has the Battle of the Tigers on Halloween, where they will take on LSU in Jordan-Hare. Kickoff for that game is set for 2:30. Auburn then travels to Starkville to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
The Tigers then come back home to take on the Tennessee Volunteers, then to Tuscaloosa for the Iron Bowl, where the Tigers will try and keep the title of Iron Bowl champ.
Auburn will finish out their season at home on December 5th against Texas A&M.
With the Tigers playing an all-SEC schedule, the momentum of this season will be very different than previous seasons.
Even though this isn't the season we expected, I believe a 10-game all-SEC season will be very exciting and high competition. It'll be survival of the fittest for many of these SEC teams. Even though they don't typically play each other during the regular season, I think this will be very exciting and high tempo for fans to watch. Coming up, we'll take a recap of Bo Nix and Seth Williams from last season, as well as the new stadium guidelines. Keep it here. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn. Auburn announced a revised plan for the home opener against Kentucky, including updates to stadium capacity and ticketing changes. Stadium capacity will be reduced to 20%, with all general seating tickets reserved for students. Seats for home and visitor guests and family will be honored, as well as medical staff seats. Students must social distance and wear face coverings.
With these guidelines, the atmosphere of Jordan-Hare will be very different this year.
Definitely, Mary Leigh. Obviously, it's different than 87,000 fans packed into Jordan-Hare Stadium. But with 20% capacity and being all students, I think they'll create a great atmosphere for Auburn.
I agree. I think they're really going to have to rely on the students this season. Auburn quarterback Bo Nix used that stadium atmosphere to his advantage last season. During his freshman season, he had 2,542 passing yards, 16 touchdowns through the air, and added 7 touchdowns on the ground. Nix also threw 6 interceptions. Nix, a true freshman last season, impressed the football world with his strong performance all season. He ended the season with a strong Iron Bowl performance, having 173 yards in the air and 2 touchdowns, 1 in the air and 1 on the ground.
Another key player to watch this year is wide receiver Seth Rollins. The junior has 1,364 career receiving yards with 85 receptions and 13 touchdowns. Williams had 59 catches in the 2019 season, with 8 of them resulting in a touchdown. This is a jump from his 2018 stats, where he had 5 touchdowns and 26 receptions. Coming up, we will look at the newly announced soccer and volleyball schedules. Keep it here, you're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was...
Welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn. The Auburn volleyball schedule was announced Wednesday morning. The schedule consists of 8 in-conference games. Games begin October 16th. Each team is set to play only 4 other teams and play each team twice on back-to-back days. There is also a week set aside at the end of the season for any makeup games. The Tigers kick off their season against the Florida Gators in Auburn Arena. Those matches are set for Wednesday, October 21st and Thursday, the 22nd. Auburn then travels to South Carolina for their next 2 matches.
The Auburn soccer schedule was also announced Wednesday afternoon. The Tigers' season consists of 8 games, 4 home and 4 away. The Tigers kick off their season with a home opener against Mississippi State on Friday, September 18th. That game will begin at 6 p.m. The team then hits the road for 2 weeks, playing Texas A&M on Sunday, September 27th, and LSU on Saturday, October 3rd.
That's all we have for you tonight. I'm Mary Leigh Oliver.
And I'm Brendan McLaughlin. You can follow us on Twitter at EETV_sports and Instagram at EagleEyeTV, and check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com.
Good night and War Eagle.